Hello, welcome back to Desolation of Mordor. I'm Jade Starr.
Suppose if
Nature
I
is scary.
No,
I
just
could
don't.
burn cargo droppings. But maybe I should keep one up here.
Let's see. I think I'm gonna take an outpost on my way to the Mercenary camp and then start the next plot mission. That looks like what we're doing here. This is what happens when I don't get commentary done. Like, given the time it takes my short-term memory to transfer. Or
Pretty sure you recorded this video more than half an hour ago.
Wow. I mean, you are technically correct.
Technically correct is the best kind of correct.
But there's just implications about you giving such a short time frame that are
Implications?
just a
I'm
little.
stating it.
Oh, I remember that. So there is a Numenorian piece of kit around here somewhere. So take a look. It's a bridge next to with like 3 flags over it. I'm like, okay, so it's got to be like this one. This one's got 3 flags, right? Like,
It's kind of hard to see through your parasol.
yeah, it's a kite. That one has 3 flags. Alright, so, well, at least it's got to be around here somewhere. How hard could it be to find? The answer is
It is
actually
pretty long.
the answer is actually kind of extremely hard to find.
Well, I saw one of the flags, so...
Oh yeah, the flags, but that just kind of tells me the general vicinity. I need to find the little glowing blue spot that has new enemy attack.
Well, you're in the shade. How hard can it be to find a glowing blue spot?
Harder than you'd imagine.
Let's sit here and see if you can see in the background of the video.
Maybe so, it's good luck.
For a second, I thought you were going to kill that drum barrel. Just murder the shit out of that alcohol.
Baranor is a very strong advocate of prohibition. Oh, the Funk Brigade.
Yeah.
I think about that every time I hear that now.
I'm glad that I finally was able to get you on board with the Funk Brigade. You were acting like I was a crazy person.
It's just because I just didn't have the horns in my head. I'm like, what the hell are you possibly talking about? Like, I really needed you there as it played to point it out to get it to stick. Although still, I don't think either of us messaged Fahrenheit as the Orcish Funk Patrol.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's still time.
Alright, just gonna take a look. Okay, it's definitely a stone bridge with 3 flags. But it's
Alright.
either
That's
this
a pretty
bridge or
good
the
idea.
other bridge. It's gotta be. But
Pretty good idea of where the angle should be.
okay.
Or because it had the little picture like focusing in on the flags, and then
Yeah.
the other one that's a little bit more zoomed out and off to the side. So yeah,
I think
I think I know where I'd look.
Oh, yeah, I think I'm looking at the west one now. But also adrenaline.
Stabbing the sternum is not the most lethal thing.
Well, it is if you break the sternum.
Yeah, but I mean that's the problem. It's the sternum.
Yeah.
I suppose that yes, if you stab it with enough force to break the bone, then it's going to be pretty damaging. Still don't know if I'd say lethal. Well, I guess the lungs are right there.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I forgot who it was that was famous. Got like punched and got his sternum cracked and then punctured lung.
You lot will
died.
probably let me down, but this point must be held.
Damage to the sternum is bad, basically.
Yeah. I was just waiting for York to finish talking.
Yeah.
You're thinking of Houdini, I believe.
No, he died of an appendix burst.
Then I don't know.
Because, yeah, I know the story on Houdini, because he was he was actually famous for like, go ahead, punch me, doesn't do shit, because you know, tense up and just take the blows and you know, fine. But then he had like an appendix burst because of that.
God, these Baird are so much better.
Oh, I'm
I
trying
know
to
the
do
answer
the
is-
flame thing here, but look how long it takes to charge. And getting bonked resets it too.
Is there like a fast charge upgrade?
Not from like the tech you pick up. Maybe one of the augments, maybe.
Yeah, that does not seem usable. That's a shame.
Holy shit! That's a lot of force to knock that dude off with.
Your command is my command. Time to make some coin. Does it smell half bad? You come out, sleeping one.
I'm trying to figure out if it's a helmet or a mohawk.
It's a helmet, like the Roman centurion
Yeah.
helmet. That's how you know that they're the commander class.
Fool!
Just taking them down.
Oh yeah. Kalis is great. Amder also pretty good. Kind of flashy with the bow moves. I'm glad that they put a lot of effort into making bowmen just more than sit there and shoot.
Do the regular Gondorian soldiers actually do like bow executions?
No.
Because I feel like the regular Gondorian soldiers do like carry range of weapons. Like I'm wondering if they repurposed like the human animations from the regular campaign for them, but
I think they had to add them for these guys because, like, the Gondorian archers, I don't think ever really got into melee. They were mostly like set pieces on walls.
yeah, but like in the first chapter, I know that you
Oh,
run
yeah.
around with Gondorian.
Yeah, the Baranor and the archers ambush the fight pits.
Yeah, and you do have regular Gondorian soldiers who hang out and presumably have some sync kill animations, but
They might not. I can't pick up the tiny chest.
yeah, I saw that you were trying to pick that up. Sir, are you full up on ammo?
I might be.
What a bother you are!
Just sasses you, gets ignited, and runs away.
Being on fire is very distracting.
I don't like being stabbed, especially when I don't see it coming.
I mean, I understand his point of view.
Enraged by injury. Very common trait. Not as common as amongst horses you might pick though.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a really good firebomb.
Yeah, I think that's our archer.
Is the archer the one that has the Bane Fire special attack?
No, that's our single sword guy, Bug. So, Kalis is poison, Amador is fire, and I don't think Ulug has a helmet yet. Yeah, he's right there. I don't think he does. Combat. Oh, he didn't see it coming. He hates that.
Super good.
Oh, I know. I wish I had found the augment that sets them on fire as well.
I'm turns out Baranor is actually the ancient ancestor of Rat.
Rad?
Rat Spencer.
Oh. Radical Spencer, yeah, I got you. Oh, and wait, Radical Spencer rescues Awesome Joe or something?
Super Joe.
Super Joe, okay.
Close.
I was going to... It's been a while. I mean, you gifted me that bionic arm thing game a long time ago. Okay, so... Mercenary combat abilities recharge faster, Baranor builds up might faster, or build might 30% faster, and abilities recharge faster.
Well, that seems like an obvious best choice.
Yeah, there's an obvious best choice, but I don't really actually care about having my mercenaries recharge their ability faster. They're usually up all the time anyway.
Right.
So, we're just gonna go with build might faster, because it's cheaper. Don't have to hire the really expensive mercenary. And there's only, what, 5 of each quality level? So, if I put legendaries in the outposts, it means there's less of them for me to hire and carry around with me. Although, even my non-legendary guys are doing pretty awesome, so I can't complain about that.
Yeah, do the mercenaries replenish if some of them die? Kind of assume not. Or can they even die?
Oh, they can die. They definitely can die. I would assume they replenish too. You know, I didn't ever check.
I think I'm getting their attention.
I was just getting interested. But all right.
Understood. Fall back.
Okay. I know we took this over. Let's grab the loot or fall on it. No, we need health pockets. There we go. Oh, hey, remember that thing I was looking for at the beginning?
Completely got turned around.
Yeah. It was just up here the whole time, and I kind of just lucked into finding it.
The soldiers of this ancient empire wielded the mightiest blades, the most powerful bows. But, as in most things, they weren't satisfied there. They devised clever ways to burn their enemies, to terrify and sow chaos among them. Any craftsman pours his strength and wit into his creations. To that, the Numenorians added madness. Oh, and fire.
Torrid is so good.
I can't imagine what function this device could possibly have. But I suppose that's part of the fun.
That's fun with quotes, like, you know, in a Dwarf Fortress wiki.
Yeah.
So just some legs there. Okay.
You know, they just got up and walked off.
I think the legs stayed there. It was the rest of them that got up and crawled off.
I was about to dispute the rest of them walking off. It's like, they couldn't have walked off. The legs are still here.
Oh, found something, have you?
Just walk on this table.
Yeah, I just love people just giving no fucks about you know, standing on the table talking.
I think that's all but one upgrade. Yeah, there's one more in the southeast outpost, I think. Oh yeah, we can just fast travel here. That's great.
The orcs were bound to retaliate after our infiltration of their fortress. The only question is how hard they've struck back.
Welcome, sir. Would you like to hire more of my mercenaries?
Where is Serka?
I am Zoja, and the Vanishing Sons have chosen a new leader. Prices may have gone up since
Where is my brother?
Your brother! You see, I had a brother once. His name was Serka. And then a stranger came, and he started to forget who his family was, his real family. Men who followed him bled with him. He started to think he could work against us, against our patrons. No need for that. I gave him to a very fine fellow by the name of Ujak. He runs a fight pit called the Circus. Very entertaining. All sorts of warriors and beasts. You wouldn't think a man could get torn apart in so many ways.
I will be back.
Make sure you bring plenty of coin. There'll be no more family discounts around here, my friend.
Welcome to the circus! A cornucopia of blood and pain. This is where flesh eats flesh, and where today, you are the main attraction.
You're quite the showman. I'll enjoy killing you.
Seems the show's already begun.
No,
I have
no
to go
level.
down there.
No.
Just an S.
He's Circa the Undeterminable.
It seems we have a special attraction in our Festival of Blood. Truly, the circus does not disappoint.
I guarantee you they did focus testing and found out that like 98% of people did a stealth attack on him.
Yeah, right. I do feel like I very much walked into what they were anticipating right there. Oh, also he's enraged by stealth. But that may not be the case, and it could just be procedurally generated traits. Who knows?
Well, this is plot. I'm assuming that this is a plot arc with things straight. So.
Yeah.
No, they spawned you up there in a perfect position to go get a stealth attack on him.
Really would be kind of funny if it does set up just to get you set up for a vision against stealth.
I like the cutscene framing, the timing. It's all really well done.
This is gonna go a lot easier with my bodyguards here. I say as I get like fucking knocked out by shit, and then understand what happens. And then look at this. This Javelineer is like, I'm gonna steal that kill.
I think the one who downed you was distracted by the word.
Yeah. I didn't expect like another like grunt to pick up the opportunity like that.
Yeah, they'll do that. Someone will try and take the opportunity. Not if there weren't any Javelineers.
Not done yet. Let me amaze you.
Oh, do you see a Serka in the background there?
He's a little on fire.
Little on fire. In fact, he's very on fire. He is on more fire than you currently realize at this moment.
Let's get out of here.
Go.
Oh, he's
just getting started.
fighting circle still.
Well, I thought I saw him running out on fire.
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, at least I don't think half of it.
I grant freedom for all. Run wild. Run free.
Make merry with your captors.
So the objective, is just kill the guards, right? I still haven't noticed what's wrong yet. Wait, can I chain kill the Graug? Okay, no. But I can deal damage to it in that. Oh, I need to not die. I don't have a last stand chance.
Repair her spine.
It's fine. Torben's got like a Numenorian bionic spawn for him.
I'm trying to keep an eye out for Serka on the camera, and I'm just not seeing him.
Yeah. There's a reason for that. I'll figure it out eventually. But there's one guard. I forgot over here. You can see the S. He's still in the fight.
Yeah, it looks like he's running around in a
You
circle.
out of trouble.
You mean the trouble you got me into? Thank you. Who do you think you got the idea from?
This is blood madness.
Alright, so escape at Serka, which means I kind of need Serka. So,
He's still on fire.
Serka, the Inflammable!
Did you know that not all mercenary jobs are paid out the same way? Sometimes we're paid by the day, sometimes we're paid by the kill. Those can be fun when the contract gets very specific. Like this one time when we had to feed some raiders to werewolves feet first, and then chop up the werewolves and burn them in the fire. That was a busy day.
Serka, please.
I mean, Jesus. Can you, like, I don't know, set him on fire to put him out?
That is the thought. Like, with Talion, if you do the whole suffer me now hand thing, like, you put out your buddies. So, here's my idea. I'm gonna put poison on him so it turns to balefire and hope that goes out.
Oh, no, it's back to regular fire.
It's back to regular fire. Serka, please. We have work to do, Serka.
I really feel like this needs the baby elephant walk or something.
Baby elephant walk?
You'd recognize it if you heard it.
Okay. Now that you mention it, though, I feel like putting the stick bug music on this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just hope that Serka is less indispensable to the plot than I thought. He's gonna be there a while.
That's a hell of a bug.
Many come to join our circus, but none last long. Death by blade, or fang, or bomb. We all bleed together.
I love tricksters.
Yeah, that's great.
I want to hear that music! Stay away from the fire! I shall kill
If I stay away from the fire, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. His decoys might not be.
I thought the decoys had the same immunities.
They do. They might not. They definitely die to counter kills, though.
Watch out, they burn you alive! Clumsy out! Now we company your
Ow. Oh no, I don't have any last stand. It's alright. Call us to save me.
Oh, yeah. I told that stinking overlord that the Vanishing Sons would be at his service, loyal as ever. Serka, wait! Serka has returned! Huh? Serka the unkillable, Serka the insufferable, Serka the destroyer!
But if any of you would like to return to my good graces, Serka the Merciful asks only one thing.
Take this piece of filth and throw him to the worms! Please, please. No, 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 no! You think he's going to protect you? You're dead! You're all dead! And that is how you lead mercenaries, little brother?
As long as they're ready for what comes next.
Serka, the unextinguishable. And now mercenaries are cheaper to hire.
So you weren't getting a family discount before, but you are now.
I am now. Which, really, they feel like, oh, so it's just lied about, like, no more family discounts. Like, well, you know, after this, there will be. Sad, no real trinkets to upgrade with. Oh, ghoul hunt. There are ghouls out here.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Oh, I forgot what I did with the rest of the video. I guess we're gonna go check out the other outpost. Excellent. Maybe get distracted by some captains along the way for some loot.
Skack the tricky.
I miss having, like, wraith vision. Oh, is that it? No, it's a different one, though.
What an expression on his face. Looks like he just got caught eating something he wasn't supposed to.
I remember this, though. So yeah, there's some white circles on the ground, which usually means captains or something. And I can totally apparently stab them.
Just places where captains are supposed to be.
Think you're sneaky, eh? Let's see you sneak your way out of me killing you.
I guess. I don't have the foggiest for this one.
I'm waiting for you to, like, combat execute one of them. It works, like, 50 feet away to just drop dead.
They have circles under those for captains. I kicked it and blood came out. Yeah, there's something there, I guess.
It's the invisible wall.
Wait until you see this next move.
That's different, man. Ow, don't shoot me. Oh yeah, the AI is even stabbing him. I have no explanation for that.
You think he looks sweat?
I mean, I think he found a captain who's both invisible and mute.
Serka the intangible. Alright, now the original captain that's looking for still out there somewhere. Not sure where though. Oh, there he is. See there the whole time.
Circa the inaudible.
You will know darkness.
Always got tripped up by the quick time around combos.
Yeah?
I'll run the breadth of Mordor.
And I never responded.
Oh yeah. It's nice that they give you a little bit of a slowdown to
This is
transition.
not how it's supposed to be! Next time you will be mine! You'll never...
Lousy ropes ready!
Oh, so that was just under his arm. That was a miss.
I should be paying you more.
He's just a really good actor.
Yeah. Paid orc actors.
I once saw a man with a blade so sharp that it would cut paper just by touching it.
Oh,
How do I get my
man,
blade
that guy
that
had
sharp?
like 6 health elixirs on him. Thank him.
A few good whetstones. You go from rough to smooth and...
What is dazed off to my left? Is one of my captains dazed over there?
Sounds like too much work.
And also next to maybe a Graug?
Well, I mean, you have that guy who gets enraged, right?
Yeah.
Maybe his enrage ran out.
And then you go to normal unless he has the weakness exhaustion. And I haven't seen him do that before. Hold on. Controls.
And I assumed you were here for plot.
Plot's a little bit farther ahead. So the outpost is over there, and the outpost is required. But
It's like plot.
this is an opportunity to kill 2 captains at once, and thus try to get even more new and Nornian adornments.
Just a moment, boys.
Yes.
And then we'll get on with the mayhem.
We got surprise on our side for once. Get ready.
I found a trickster's here. This is what, the third one in this video?
Is it? It's definitely at least the second.
Someone get that cat
Well, there was the ringleader.
Oh yeah.
The one you just killed was a trickster.
Right. I mean, when you gotta murder across Lithled, it's tricky.
Circa the thespian.
I had this perfectly executed attack, and now you're here to ruin it! How I hate you!
Proc the petulant.
Don't care about it. Just care about the killing.
Oh, I'm sorry, you mortally flammable. I'm gonna have to go see about that. If my archer doesn't get me first. I'm stuck in a corner though. Oh, it's like Ugg has a poison weapon now too. Oh no, that's not Ugg. That's the retinue of Hollis.
Well, Proc got his ambush off after all.
Yeah. We can still loot Skoon though. And that one guy is still highlighted red like he's gonna be a chain target, but it never went off. This hunter, you shouldn't be glowing red like that. There you go. I smacked the red off.
You're funny when you burn!
But you stabbed him, you didn't burn him.
One by one, and they'll be ours.
Do we get any more kit? I don't think so, just money. Yeah, no kit. Oh. We can invest skill points to make the family discount 10% more discount per level. Ah, so this is our last one. So it's like a tower with like kind of look like an earthen mound behind it.
I'll give you some
Like
space.
there are a couple of broken pillars.
I'm off.
They say that Gondorian has seen
They
a lot
did a
of
super good look at it.
Yeah. This one's a little hard to find. Well, it's not. I just kind of began my search pattern in the exact like opposite order. Oop. Got stuck there with it. So it's in this region, and there's like, okay, it's like, it's got to be next to one of these towers. But the problem is that there's like 4 or 5 of these towers that all look pretty much the same.
Well, is it at one of the towers over on the left? Because I thought I saw what looked like a broken pillar near one.
Maybe. Oh, those pillars.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see those on the sketches. Yes, it is over there. I was looking for more kind of like the big earthen mound.
The mountain backdrop?
Not entirely a mountain, just like a 40-foot pile, or 40-foot tall pile of like rock.
Oh.
Point it out when I look at it. Oh, maybe it's not.
Oh,
right there.
Like just the big rock that I could kind of see in the background?
Yeah. Yeah, you see the rock that in the small cutout. Oh, okay. You were looking for the little like Romanesque pillars.
Yeah.
Okay, clever. Yeah, I didn't focus on that when I was playing. So yeah, you're right. Like right there seems.
I could see your mouse cursor tracing them.
But see there, I was looking for like that big rock right there behind the pillar. So this is probably the perspective of the drawing. And there it is.
The Numenorians' new defense meant more than cowering behind some bulwark. While the enemy's trying to wear your strength down, you've got to build it up. No idea how this works. It's to do with storing and unleashing energy or something. Just mind you stay on the right side of it.
Thanks, Torvin.
This is a club on a spring.
The wizards actually call this invention kinetic energy.
Oh, no. Bad idea.
I honestly don't quite remember what it does. Let's go find out. Or not. I guess I'm gonna do the Outpost first.
Well, next you'll get the boxing glove arrow upgrade.
What? Is this a Batman thing?
Stormed
I'm
up
sure
to the
of that.
keep and kicked down the door, killed 20 Yorks and wounded 6 men. Ah! Told you where to look, didn't I?
I didn't want to interrupt Torvin singing.
He's already sung that one.
I'm sure there's somebody in Batman who fires a boxing glove arrow.
That's sure to get you in and out of trouble.
Okay, so the shield charge just generates more might. But that's how long it takes. Oh, I guess we're not going to do the watchtower. This was just trying to demonstrate the flamey charge. And you know, somewhere out there in the distance is the fort. And that's it for today, though. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the circus. I've been Jade Star.
I'm still traumatized by learning about...
Oh, no, not the figs. Jesus Christ. See you next time, folks.
If Serka ever finds me up here, he'll pitch me over the side. Better sleep with my gauntlet on.
Circa the Defenestrator?